second example of a transformation of a function will be horizontal shifts. Now, these are not as intuitive to me as vertical shifts. Let's see what I mean. The absolute value function here is shifted to the right by 4 units. So first, which one is the original absolute value function? It's the one that's centered right there at the origin. Right? It's an even function. The absolute value of 0 is 0. The absolute value of -2 is 2. The absolute value of 2 is 2. So this right here, in fact, I'm going to do that in a different color. The original absolute value function will be given to us in green. So all of these y values are just the absolute values of x's. All right, now if I want to shift this function to the right by 4 units, then I'm going to take, I'm going to change colors. My y values are now going to be still an absolute value, but I'm going to take x and I'm going to subtract 4. Now that seems, like I said, kind of backwards because we shifted to the right by 4 units, and yet I subtract 4. And here's why. Because where do you want this function to experience a 0? The blue function, which is the absolute value function shifted to the right by 4 units, has a 0 at x is equal to 4. And you can see that if you plug x is equal to 4 into this function now, that's where your 0 occurs. When x is equal to 4, it's no longer when x is equal to 0. In fact, if we were to evaluate the blue function at 0, we would get the absolute value of -4 or a 4. And we see that that's exactly what we get. So if you have a function f of x, then you can shift that function to the right by a units by replacing the inside of the function, just like we did here. The inside of the absolute value function became x minus a. So the shifted function is our y values on that blue function are given to us by absolute value of x minus 4 for a shift to the right by 4 units.